Hi everyone, this is a short instructional video on how to format and follow the guidelines for the final essay for the portfolio. This example is a rough draft, and together we will take a look at formatting and paragraphing. First, what I'd like for you to notice is the title. It is properly formatted using MLA. The first word and the last word are capitalized. Proper nouns and words with more than 4 letters are also capitalized. Also, notice the title connects the topic, which is tattoos, and gives readers an idea of the writer's position on this topic. Next, let's take a look at the introduction. The purpose of the introduction is to draw readers into your essay with an explanation of why you chose your topic and why it is important to you. This writer has done a good job of engaging readers, and at the end of the introduction, crafted a solid thesis statement. Please make sure that your thesis statement includes your opinion or position on what should be done regarding your topic. Okay? So you need to have your opinion and what you want readers to get out of it. Or in other words, why should readers care? All right, next, let's scroll down a little bit. The next paragraph are the summaries. So you have 2 summaries. Each summary should be less than 180 words. The summary can be formatted in 1 or 2 paragraphs. As you can see, this student formatted it into just 1 paragraph. I'd like for you to consider your audience and include where you found the essay. So for example, you'll see in the first sentence, right over here, this is a rough draft. I went ahead and included the name of the website where the essay came from, this I believe. Okay, so you want to have that information, the title, and the author of the piece. Okay? Make sure that your summaries include attributive tags and summary reminder phrases. You will see that this student has an attributive tag here. Mark encourages us to understand. He has a summary reminder phrase right here. He acknowledges the negativity. Okay? And then she moves on to her second source, and she lets readers know that she's changing things up. She's moving to another source, and she says, however, Jenna Pruitt, who is the writer of the article, the scholarly article, okay? All right. One other quick thing. After you have introduced the authors, you only refer to them by their last name. So that's both in the summary and in the response. You do not have to refer to them by their full name, just their last name. Okay, let's move on to the response. With the response, the topic sentence, which I would like to be the first sentence, must include your opinion or your response to the author's main points. This means there must be a statement of agreement or disagreement. So you must state whether you agree or disagree with the authors. Next, I would also like for you to respond to the key ideas, but also include your own personal experiences and connections. There's a great example here. This student agrees with the author from the essay, and she illustrates that she understands what he is saying. So she goes back and she quotes something that he has said, and then she also gives an example of, or a personal example from her own experience. So that's what I'm looking for in the response. The last paragraph is the conclusion reflection. And the purpose of the conclusion is to drive your point home and restate your main points using fresh language. I'd also like for you to reflect on what you learned from the authors and from writing the essay. All right, let's move down just a little bit more. And let's look at the works cited. The works cited is actually works cited. So it will always be plural. Even if there's only one source, it will always be plural, okay? It should be centered in the middle of the page. And I want to show you how to format a hanging indent, because you will need it for English 1A. So what you're going to do is you're going to come over here to the line and paragraph spacing. You're going to click on it. You're going to scroll down to line spacing options. Come over here to special, hanging, okay, and see, voila, you have a nicely formatted works cited. The other thing that I would like to mention is usually an MLA, or always an MLA paper, is formatted in with double spaces. So don't forget to double space. I am not a stickler on that, but moving forward, it is important that your final work be double spaced. For my class, I will accept it single spaced. It's also easier for me to grade it when it's double spaced, because I can put edits and feedback on the sidelines. All right, I hope this was helpful, and this is how you need to format your essay. Do it. You want an A, right? All right, I know you can do it.